Analysts say Singapore's plan over the next decade to build 28,000 electric chargers at public car parks could be the start of more to come. The government is looking to phase out petrol and diesel vehicles by 2040, and it's hoping to quicken the pace of electric car adoption with the help of incentives. Gwyneth Teo explains.
It's important to have a good pool of charging stations to motivate drivers to switch from internal combustion engine or ICE cars to electric vehicles. Getting to 28,000 charging stations island-wide will be crucial to this, according to one researcher who studies transport infrastructure.
Once this demand is created, and when we see that there's a growth in EV compared to the EV-ICE mix, I believe that strategies will be adjusted to potentially increase the locations and the charging points, and iteratively so that we can achieve an electrification of vehicle future.
The affordability of electric cars is another issue. Dr. Ong believes that the government's rebate for early adoption, which is capped at $20,000, should appeal to the more cost-conscious HDB dweller. As for where charging stations will be located, it's thought they'll sprout up where demand is predicted to be high.
We would usually estimate the proportion of drivers who would actually switch from an ICE vehicle to an electric vehicle. And basically, based on that, we have some numbers to actually estimate where around Singapore would these drivers be distributed around, and based on that, we will actually estimate potential locations to actually plant in these charging stations.
Most electric charging stations can be found in private property like this one, be they commercial or residential. Conversely, this means that not many charging stations are available to the public and in residential areas. Yet those are the locations that will move the needle in terms of getting more Singaporean drivers to be on board with electric cars. While it's more cost-effective to build these charging lots from scratch, for example when designing a new car park, Dr. Ong says the conversion of existing parking lots into charging points will likely happen in tandem. Property developer and manager City Developments says it's not difficult to retrofit car parks, even in older buildings, as long as power systems are well maintained. CDL, which also develops and manages residences, says the need for parking lots in general is also falling.
In recent years, we have actually reduced the ratio for those residential homes that is very near the MRT station and public transport. We have actually reduced it to from 50% or about 65%. And in fact, that actually really matched the overall changing behavior of home buyers as well.